Hi Loc Beauties and Loc Lovers, Afrina here. Happy Sunday or whatever day you happen to be watching today. I'm here to do a tag video. I've been tagged by XOXKYA, sorry. I've been tagged by her to do the starter Loc Tag. I have previously done another Loc Tag, and that was the newly Loc Tag by Naturally Nirvana. So this is a different set of questions, so I'm going to go through them and answer them for you. If I'm looking down to the side, I'm looking at the bit of paper with the questions on it because I won't remember them all. Okay, so I'm going to start with number one. So number one is, do you remember the moment you decided you wanted to lock your hair? I can't say I exactly remember because I've always wanted locks from when I was a child. I always grew up around people who had locks. My dad had locks, and the people he associated with had locks. My mum had them when I was very, very young, but I don't really remember her having them. She has them again now, but I don't remember her having them as a child. But I remember seeing pictures of her with them, and I always admired them. So yeah, they've always been at the back of my mind, but we lived in a world where that wasn't always the accepted, it wasn't always the norm, and it's only now, you know, as times have changed a little bit, it's been more acceptable and everybody seems to want locks these days. But when I was younger, it wasn't the done thing, and my mum actually cut her locks because of social pressures and because of, you know, it wasn't accepted and it was difficult for her to get on, and pressures from her family. And she was quite young at the time, early 20s, but she has them again now. She's had them in for about 6 years now. I think my 6-month update video, there's some pictures of her at the end, but that's not where she's at now. That was at 5 years, I think. So she's 6 years now, and I'm going to try and get her in a video. I keep saying so, but I'm going to try and get her to come into a video with me and talk about her experiences with locks and the differences between then and now and all that sort of thing. Any questions you guys might have, if you have any questions for my mum, let me know and I will get that sorted. So yeah, I've always wanted locks. When I actually decided to do them this time round, my life kind of changed a little bit. I changed jobs from working in a office environment into being a personal trainer, and I was wearing my hair in braids all the time because it was just making it that much easier to manage my hair because my afro was quite big. I've been loose natural for about 10-11 years when I decided to lock my hair. So yeah, at that time it was just getting too difficult to be trying to wash my hair all the time, sweating every day, training, working out, all that sort of thing. So and then actually I was thinking about it on the verge, and then I know it's gonna sound really stupid and corny, but when Taryn Guy came out of her video about she was gonna lock her hair, I was like, if Taryn Guy can do it, I can do it, right? So yeah, and sorry about the light, I'm actually by the window, so it's going to come in and out. Sorry, Mother Nature is, you know, the queen. So yeah, so that's when I decided to lock my hair. I actually started my locks on the 30th of August 2016, and I don't regret it for 1 second. I do not regret anything. I do not miss detangling. I do look at pictures and still admire how my hair looked because I really did love my hair, but the maintenance, oh, you know, if I wanted it to have a twist out or something, it might look good for a minute, and as soon as I step outside into the humidity, it would be wrecked, it would be completely fucked up. So yeah, I don't miss that at all. So let's go on to the next question. Question number 2. Which method did you use? I started my locks with 2-strand twists, but I started them with loose 2-strand twists. I don't know if you remember, there was a big craze going on where everyone was doing the loose 2-strand twists because they kind of looked more puffy and full. So I did that. So basically it was a tight twist at the base, then I kind of loosely twisted it, and then towards the end it was a tight twist again just to keep it in, and that's how I started my locks. It was pretty easy. I just had to part it out. I did the brickwork method. I wasn't quite sure how they were going to come out size-wise. I know I didn't want them like super skinny, but I just went for it and hoped for the best. And I'm quite happy with the way they're turning out. So I did have some times where I wasn't sure if I was doing it right, but I don't think there is a right or wrong way to lock in your hair. Your hair's going to lock regardless. So the method you use is only going to determine the outcome of how they turn out, but it's not going to determine if your hair locks or not. It's going to lock. So yeah. Question number 3. Do you have any unique, strange or awesome locks? Well, all my locks are awesome. I pretty much think all of them are awesome. I do have a favourite. I have a couple actually, but the one that stands out the most to me because it's right at the front is, I think it's this one. I'm just going to go to the mirror. Not that one. Here we go. This one here. Okay. I don't know if you can see. But this used to be 2, which I combined it. And it's just come together so nicely, and it's just so thick and chunky, and I love it. I actually really love it. So yeah, that's my unique lock compared to the others. It's quite small as well, like in short, it's quite short, because that part of my hair has never really grown very much, like around my sides. So the fact that it's so thick and chunky, I think that makes me even love it even more. So yeah, that's my favourite lock. How many locks do you have? I currently don't know. I started with about 70 something. I'm pretty sure it was 70 something. I can't remember how many. And I have combined some, and I have uncombined some as well. So I have no idea what I'm at. I've been asked several times now by people, so I will make a dedicated video to that at some point. I'll probably film it straight after this one actually, just to get it out of the way, and I'll get it up probably a week after this one, just to space it out a little bit. All right, keep you guys guessing. If you want to guess how many you think I have, you can put it down at the bottom as well. I will take my hair out at the end just so you can have a look. You can kind of guess your figure. What shampoo or products do you use? I don't shampoo every time. Sometimes during the week I may just rinse my hair, but I do shampoo. I have a couple of shampoos I'm using at the moment. It does vary, I'm not gonna lie, it does vary, but the main 2 that I'm using at the moment is this one, and I've been using this one since the beginning of my lock journey. And this one is Dr. Organic Bioactive Hair Care, and it's organic vitamin E shampoo, and it says super hydrating hair therapy, moisturizing, rehydrating and balancing. So this is like, it has no sulfates in it either. It doesn't really foam, which I don't know, I like a foaming shampoo. So I also use, if I need to do a light wash, I'll use just this one. If I feel like I need to go a bit deeper in, I will use this one. And this one is the Cantu Shea Butter for natural hair, sulfate free cleansing cream shampoo. It says no sulfates, silicones, parabens or mineral oil. It says rich lather, removes heavy build-up, gentle formula, prevents breakage, great for natural and coloured hair. And the thing I like about this one, as I said, there's no sulfates, but it's just a moment. I have someone knocking my door. Huh?
Do you have both of the speakers?
There's one there. Actually, yeah, they're both there. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
If you're in the camera, I'll cut you out anyway because you're half dressed.
I'm sorry if I was intruding.
Okay, goodbye. Excuse me about that. So yeah, I use this one. I like this one. As it says it's no sulfates, but it does foam. It might not always foam on the first wash, but by the second one it will do. And it says it helps to remove build-up, which is something that I'm concerned about with locks. Even though I don't really use any products, I do get some build-up, and most of it is to do with like the natural oils and grease in my hair, and I guess the oils that I actually add to my hair. So let's go to the oils that I'm using. Now and again, I don't use this very often because it is thick, but I will use a bit of Jamaican black castor oil. If I do use this, I usually don't use it on its own. I would mix it with another oil. So I'll put a bit of this in my hand and maybe some olive oil or this other oil that I like, which I'm going to show you, the Wonder Oil. And this is a blend of loads of different herbs and oils. And I love this one. It smells amazing. And this is what I mix with my rose water, which is here. And this is what I use to moisturize my hair. So rose water mixed with this, as I have in this little bottle here. So I have them mixed together. I'll just shake it up before I spray. And I do that daily. Before I do that, now what I've started doing is actually just wetting my hands with normal warm water and just rubbing it over my hair, and it just softens up my hair straight away. And then I spray that on. And if I want to put another oil on, I will. Actually, that bottle, as well as having the Wonder Oil in it, it has vitamin E oil in it as well. So that's what I use on my hair, and I think that's all I use on my hair. No, I don't think there's anything else I use. I was about to say I might do a video to show you the products I use, but I actually don't use anything else. I like to try and keep it really simple, and that's another reason why I wanted to lock my hair as well, just to keep my life simple, and yeah, let my hair grow. So question number 6, how often do you wash your locks? That varies as well. I was doing it every month and I wasn't quite enjoying that. And that's when I was twisting my hair. Now I'm doing the semi-freeform and I'm not really twisting my hair at the moment. So I may twist it every now and again, but at the moment I'm not twisting, I'm just separating. So I feel like I can rinse my hair more often if I need to. But at the moment I'm washing my hair every once a week or every 2 weeks, but I will rinse every couple of days if I feel like it. So basically whenever I want to wash my hair, that's when I wash my hair. Number 7, what's your regular maintenance for your locks? So my maintenance at the moment, I'm not twisting regularly. I will twist if I fancy it, that's it. So I'm not twisting my hair. My maintenance is I moisturize daily. So the way I just explained, I moisturize daily. And after I wash my hair, I will just have a towel over it for a bit and take that off, and then I will separate my locks just by pulling them apart and trying to section them gently without popping any of them if I can. I do hot oil treatments every so often. I haven't done one for a little while, so I think I'm due a hot oil treatment. And that's basically it. As I said, I like to keep it simple. So number 8, if you could do a new set of locks, what would you do differently? I don't actually know. To be honest, when I first started, I wasn't sure of the outcome. I wasn't sure if I was doing it right, and I did wish that I started with comb coils, because you get that uniform look to begin with, and I think comb coils tend to lock faster from what I've seen. But now I don't regret it anymore. I don't think it mattered what way I started. Whatever way I started my locks, I would have thought I'd done the wrong thing. I would have wished I did it another way. So I've done it this way. I was obviously meant to do it this way, and it's working out for me. You know, I've been locked for 6 months and my hair is actually looking like locks now. I do have some, what do you call it, 2-strand twist patterns still showing, mainly towards the ends of some of my locks, and that's another thing with comb coils, you don't have that pattern. But it's not going to last forever. It will fade in time. My mum started her locks with 2-strand twists. Even though her locks were a lot shorter, her ends don't have the pattern anymore, and that's been gone for a long time. I can't even say. I don't remember actually seeing it, but yeah. So that's all. I'm quite happy with the way it's going now. How many people do you know personally with locks? I know a few people, but not people that I associate with. So apart from my best friend, she has locks. She's had them for about 5 years, I think. Maybe longer. 7 years? Something like that. But I don't see her that often. But yeah, she has locks. My mum has locks. But there isn't anybody else that I can think of that I actually like move with who has locks. Like, there's people that I see that I know, I'm like, hey, how are you? But not anyone that I personally know. So I'm just gonna, oh god, I've got an uncle. I've got an uncle with locks, but I don't see him very often. So yeah, just them. Number 10, any lock role models? I don't think I have any actual role models, but I do have a lady that I respect what she says about locks and stuff, which is, everybody knows her, Yanni the Locologist. I respect everything she says. That's where I got the rose water and vitamin E mix thing from. I think that's where most people got that from, but she has a lot of knowledge. She's not too fancy with it. She just tells it as it is. And, you know, if you mess around with your hair's not going to work out right. She's about low maintenance, and, you know, she's a Rasta. I just love her. I love the fact she's just straight to the point. She says it as it is, and she has amazing nails as well. So yeah, Yanni the Locologist, I would say that she is my lock role model. And the last question is number 11. What YouTubers' locks do you really like? I watch a lot of YouTubers who have locks. the ones I'm going to go for, they're ones that have had locks for a while, and I've been watching them for a while. Even before I started my locks, I've been admiring their hair and wishing and dreaming, and yeah. So the three, I wrote their names down because I know I forget. So we've got Keisha Charmaine, you all know her. So yeah, Keisha Charmaine, she's actually got a book out now about lock maintenance. So I'm thinking about getting it. I'm not sure if it's available in the UK yet, but I'll have a check, because last time I looked on Amazon I couldn't see it, but I'll have a look and see how else she's selling it and see if I can get that. Danielle Locs, she has amazing locks. They're thick, they're full, they're long, amazing. She's had her since she was a kid, so yeah, she's had them forever. And then I don't know how I'll say her name. Her name on here is I'll spell it out. It's JAYBBY04. She's had my favourite locks, by the way. She's freeformed, and she's been freeforming since day one. And I think she's on about year, I don't know what year she's on, but they're all down her back anyway, and they're amazing. And I'll put their channels in the description as well, or their names on the screen, so you can go look for yourself if you haven't watched them before. But for now, that's basically it. If you have any other questions that you want to ask me about my locks, I can do a separate video that's all about me. And yeah, so I will see you in my next video. I will do that lock count, and I will get that up for you as soon as possible. All right, so have a good day, weekend, whatever's going on for you right now. Stay blessed, and I will speak to you all soon. Peace. Look, how could I almost left without showing you my hair again? So let's get this off. I haven't moisturized my hair today, so it's kind of dry looking, and it's very shrunken. But here's from the front, and obviously the side. So if you want to guess how many locks you think I have, put it in below. And also I need to tag some guys. I have got to tag some guys, okay? So I haven't 100% decided who I'm going to tag yet, but they're going to be on the screen. So if you see your name, that means you're tagged and you got to do this video. Alright, so I'll see you all soon, and have a good day. Bye.